I was wondering how much did you actually know about, Purdue Pharma before going into the role?
Not that much. It's like one of those things you think, you read the newspaper, you watch the cable shows, you go, yeah, yeah, yeah. Not really. Not really. Didn't know that really that much. I didn't. I not as much as I thought I knew. Just same situation with the movie Worth that I did regarding the victims' compensation fund, the 9/11 victims' compensation fund. I wasn't aware of the minutia of that at all. You thought you knew. I knew there was a fund. That's about it.
And were you surprised at all by, how, I guess, complicated it was?
Almost daily. Yeah, yeah. As a producer, also I had to check in occasionally and say, "Now wait a minute, in this scene, isn't this a bit much?" Or that seems to be kind of not melodramatic, but overly dramatic or kind of not very subtle. And then you'd learn, well, that's what happened, and that's what they said or that's what they did. Um, uh, and it's yes, it's the Sack family, but it's also big pharma. It's all that.
And after going through all this, I read that you took on this role because you hope that there's a meaningful change. What do you hope to see?
Well, when you get an opportunity to make movies like this, like Worth, or like back when I did Clean and Sober, or My Life, or movies that you get a chance, you hope you do it because it's a nice piece of work, but then the bonus is that it's actually about something. So, you'd be amazed at how, maybe you wouldn't be amazed, but I'm sometimes amazed at how influenced or affected people are by movies or television shows or plays or books. So what a great thing for me to be able to do.
Yeah, and you spoke about how you were up on the East Coast and you were, in Pennsylvania. How was it to see also the way they spoke about these people blaming the culture of addiction?
Yeah, that's a big part of it for me. Uh, um, you know, there's still probably a stigma. I think it's eroding, and I think people are way more aware of things now. But there's still a stigma about addicts and uh, underprivileged people, frankly. Um, you know, so I thought the portrayals were really good, and since so much of this problem exists in Appalachia, that was a good place to put it. But it's everywhere. It's and often rural people are depicted as less than you know not as sophisticated, not as smart, or and this guy, my character, we placed basically from where I come from, Western Pennsylvania. I could be in where I grew up. I could be in West Virginia and parts of southeastern Ohio in about 20 minutes. So I'm not too far from that part of the world anyway. So in terms of playing a guy from there, that was a big advantage, I think.